Welcome to Westlake Grill at Heritage Ranch. My name's Jonah, so follow me. All right, welcome back. Today we have a special guest. We're hanging out with Chef Raj here, the man, the magic behind Westlake Grill's kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about, he's going to be showing us what we're having tonight for our Indian dinner, because Raj here is from India. So he's going to be he wants to showcase some of his home style dishes, and he's going to whip up a dish and explain it.
Okay, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys all doing good. Today we have an Indian night. Every month we're doing our Indian night once a day. So it's kind of 5-course menu. We started with 2 appetizers and 2 main course and 1 dessert. That's what we're doing. And authentic Indians, it's a kind of like different which province food we are doing, because every province in India has a different unique flavors and unique food items also. But what I'm doing here, getting local product here, what we can get, like a local beef, local vegetables. Then I am working on with Indian spices on it. So it's gonna kind of like a fusion, but it is bringing a good flavor on it too, because the fresh and then the Indian spices on there. So it gives you like a more unique aroma and flavor. So one of the items today I'm gonna do, it's a AAA braised brisket. It's a curry braised brisket. So I got some kind of like South Indian spices, and I'm gonna braise them brisket like 8 hours. And it's gonna have a nice curry on it, and it's gonna be served with quinoa biryani. So usually biryani made with the basmati rice, but I'm gonna make a biryani with the quinoa. So quinoa has nice and healthy. People will like it. That's kind of something different people will try. So let's start with that. So put some oil.
And then how long have you been cooking, Raj?
I'm cooking so far like 18 years, 18 to 19 years.
18
yeah.
to 19 years.
Okay, some cinnamon sticks. So just not too much, just have a little bit flavor on it. So I have a couple cinnamon sticks, but break it by like 4 pieces, and add some pepper, some bay leaves. So why I put in lots of bay leaves? Because the reason is, when you're cooking big piece of meat, like a brisket is a large piece, like this is going to be like a 7 kg of brisket. So they need like lots of flavor on it. But if you're cooking like a cubes of meat, you don't need this much flavors, because they take the small piece take the flavors really quick. And this is going to be like 8 hours, and depending on the beef too, this is going to be like a little bit, brisket is always like a fatty and like hard part of the brisket. So you need to be either smoke or braised, slow cook. That's all that helps.
Just so everything takes on the flavor.
It's not like a tenderloin. Like a tenderloin cooks really quick, right?
Yeah.
So once it's done, you can see that nice. You can feel the aroma coming out.
I can smell it already.
Yeah. So nice like that. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring the brisket now. So this is the brisket. What I did overnight, I have a fennel powder. It's a fennel usually like give nice the meat, red meat, any red meat, the fennel give nice flavor. People use for pork, but if you do for fennel and the goat in India, they do.
Yeah.
The red meat, like lamb, they do fennel too.
Okay.
So I try with the beef.
Yeah.
And then some South Indian spices like coriander, cumin, and dry chili, like a red chili powder.
Yeah, yeah.
And then some asafoetida, like kind of asafoetida. It's like some kind of spices. It's not a true spice. It's kind of flavorful.
Oh.
It's get from South India.
Okay.
So and then some of the mustard powder. Like
mustard powder, yeah.
Yeah, we have a dark mustard. So I grind the dark mustard, and then it's kind of basic ingredients, but it gives you nice flavor on it.
Yeah.
So I marinate all these spices with the turmeric. Turmeric is very important when you come to Indian cooking.
Yeah.
It is like antibiotics, they call that.
Yeah, yeah.
In South Indian cooking, mostly like everything has a turmeric.
Okay.
And they have curry leaves.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like really healthy for cooking too. It's like,
so it's not only for flavor, but it's also for your body.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what they use. Like most of the Indian cooking coming on southern side, it's not just about food, it's about your health.
That's amazing.
Depending on the seasoning, what fruits you're getting, that's same thing here, right? Like a seasonal, like spring and fall and whatever, like we're getting the vegetables we're cooking on it.
Yeah.
Same like in India. So every season, 4 seasons, they get a different vegetables, different fruits. Well, that's what they're playing with.
Wow.
So So next I'm gonna put this brisket right here.
You let that sit like that overnight, or
Yeah,
how long?
I just did overnight.
Overnight.
With
Yeah.
lots of flavor it's gonna be.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then it's like a 7 kg. So I'm gonna
It's a
put
beautiful
it right
piece of meat right there. And then we have a few Indian beers to pair with it this evening. So you'll have to stay tuned for that, or even come by and check it out yourself for next month.
here. So make sure it's not too burned. Keep it simmer. So when you keep simmer, so they don't burn the spices, but the spices cook a little slowly on the oil
Yeah.
and the pan, so they get the proper flavor. Otherwise, it's going to be burned.
Yeah.
So what I do, like the rest of these spices, you can put them on here. It looks like lots of. It's going to be so much spicy, but it's not.
Once it all cooks off and everything, it'll
Yeah,
be,
it's not like
the
lots
meat
of
will
chili
take
here.
It in.
It is like a cumin, coriander, and then fennel. So that's what they look like. Lots of spices here, turmeric and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I put less chili because
Less
mostly
chili.
like we got to handle the heat, right?
Yeah,
It's not too-
no, we're not all heat experts. We can't handle the heat.
So I will make sure of that.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, if you're outside right now, you can probably smell it, but you're probably not. Probably at home, so you'll have to come by next time.
It's nicely getting.
Yeah, it's really coming. Smells like sweet, kind of sweet to it. It's nice.
Because the fennel, right? The
Yeah,
fennel
the
gives
fennel.
all this sweet taste. Every time like you eat fennel with anything, then after you swallow, then you feel the sweet on it.
Sweetness, like
Right.
like licorice.
Yeah. So nicely roasting right now. So by the time what we're gonna do, so I have some ginger and garlic paste.
Ginger and garlic paste.
Yes. So we put on the side.
Oh,
We put the ginger and garlic. What we're doing here, why I put the ginger garlic early, because I'm not going to be saute the onion too long.
yeah.
That's for bricing.
Yeah.
So the onion need to be like a sweet taste on it.
So you just want
So
to
when
bring the
it's
flavor.
bricing slowly, the
Yeah.
onion, only like, you got to saute the onion for 20%, not like 50% onion. Just 20% saute,
Yeah.
20% cook, then
Yeah.
it's good. Then it's going to be briced with the beef, and it gets a nice flavor. But the ginger garlic need to be cooked really good before bricing. Otherwise, it's going to be so much like a hot.
Oh, the ginger heat will be there
heat
still?
will be there,
Okay.
raw flavor and kind of. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the
that's
raw
why-
flavor. Okay, yeah, yeah.
That is the most thing like cooking, to know which items you got to put first, which ingredients you got to put late.
Yeah.
So later, so which one you got to be cooked longer, which one is not cooked. Even you're dicing up the onion, like some of the food, why we doing a brunoise, why we doing dice, the reason is there is a unique flavor on it.
Okay.
It is not like every items, every food you make, you have to be same size onion.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a different. Like when you make a risotto, you have to be like a diced up proper. When you make a piccata gallo, it has to be a different size. And when you're making like biryani, it has
Yeah.
a sliced onion. Because there is a reason. There is a unique flavor with each cutting too. So now,
The more we know. And that's the same thing with the ginger garlic. You don't want to
yes, I want to cook
overcook
the.
it. You just want to
I just want to get the aroma on the ginger garlic, so you don't feel the raw.
the raw
heat,
flavor to it.
The
Yeah.
raw flavor and raw heat on your throat, like when you are eating, right?
Yeah.
So that's what
Okay.
it is.
And then you said you'll add onions in a little bit.
Yes, after the ginger garlic cooked, then we're gonna add the onion, because you don't need any spices here. Because
Yeah.
already the spices in the brisket.
Yeah.
So when you put all the ingredients and when you're bricing it, the spices will combine with everything. So
Oh, man.
now we're gonna pan the brisket. It's kind of good.
Oh, yeah.
So now you guys see that, like
Yeah.
how the spice get nicely
Nice.
colored.
Yeah, nice brown, not
Yeah.
burnt.
That's why you need to keep it like really slow temperature. Okay, same time we cook this. So we're putting the onions on the sides.
Add in some onions.
So now the onion mixed with the ginger and garlic. See that? It's onion nicely mixed with ginger and garlic.
Yeah.
And the pot, like this side, we have the heat we have on the other side too. So nicely cooked. You see that flavor already came. You see this onion cooking and you feel the flavor, right?
Yeah,
You can smell that.
it.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Tomato next.
Tomatoes.
So the same thing we're gonna put on the sides. Either you can take out the brisket, then you can saute all the stuff, and you can put the brisket on top. Either you can do.
Yeah.
But I save more time like this.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's a bigger pot. If it's a smaller pot, then you have to take out the brisket separate after
And
they
then
cook.
add everything.
Then add all onion and everything, then put the brisket on top and braise them.
Okay.
Because the bigger pot, it's not a problem. And it's just only one brisket.
Yeah.
So
Let everything kind of cook together all at once.
Add a salt after you put tomato. Because
Salt?
the tomato cooks, yeah.
Okay.
Tomato cooks really good.
And why is that?
Because the tomato has the saltiness. They cook the tomatoes because the water, right? More water.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
they reduce the more water from the tomato, from the salt. So they cook it really quick.
Okay, so it reduces
And-
the water or takes
yes.
out the moisture?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this brisket has already seasoned. I put lots of salt on the meat.
Yeah.
So we need just salt for the onion, tomatoes, which we're making the curry right now. So look at this. It's nice. So I cook a little bit longer on the tomatoes. It's fine.
We're just gonna have to start you a cooking show, Raj.
Oh, sure, yeah. I like to cook different food, like not all the time same.
Yeah.
You know, create something or make something different. It is always the better.
Like your chef's tables are always amazing. We do chef's
Because
tables.
chef table is, he can create whatever you want, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's pretty fantastic.
so people like excited about that. That's what I like this here.
Yeah.
I work different countries too, and everywhere, like even in India. Because the thing is here, I like it. People will try the new things.
Yeah.
If you create something new, they're really excited to try it.
Yeah.
Some places they want just traditional food.
Just
they don't
the
want
same thing.
Yeah, they don't want to try something new or something. They cannot encourage that because
Yeah.
here, if you cook anything new, people here they really love it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
we have a good clientele that appreciate it.
They're really excited to come back again to try the new things. So it makes, as a chef, it's make you more like interest, like to make things.
You want to do better. You want to
Yeah,
do
you
more.
want to better. You want to
more
try something
creative
new,
things.
creative things.
Just like tonight.
So now we're gonna add coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Yeah. So we're gonna put lots of coconut milk here.
Why are you adding coconut milk?
It's a flavor, and it's cut down the spices too, but it's mostly for flavor, right? That's a way of cooking, like curry with coconut. They finish them with the coconut
Yeah.
in southern India. Not all the curries, but most of the, like when you're cooking goat or lamb or anything, even the beef curry, they finish them with coconut. So
Gives it a little bit of a sweet taste. Or,
sweet taste, it's nice and creamy.
yeah, definitely creamy.
Yeah.
You can already see it happening right before our eyes. Oh.
Now we can move the brisket anywhere you want. Like,
Now it
Take
just
all the
slides
water.
nicely, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And how long are you gonna braise it?
it's gonna be 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Just in time for dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so next, so I add coconut milk and then cook the coconut milk and add a little bit of water on it and make sure the seasoning is good when you put water. You don't have to be over salt because when they reduce it down, it's going to be salty, right? So
Okay.
make sure like enough salt in there. And then after that, you're going to put some
The
coriander
tomato
leaves
leaves
and mint.
coriander leaves.
Okay, once they're bringing to boil, then we're gonna wrap them and we're gonna put in the oven to slowly rising for 325 kind of, and then it's for like 8 hours. Don't
Oh.
disturb them, just let it.
Just let it sit.
Just let it sit there.
No peek it.
Because that's why I put enough water here. Otherwise, you have to be open and you have to put hard water. That's not gonna be good flavor.
Yeah.
Once you keep there, any braising or any slow cooking, once you leave it, just let them to cook slowly. Don't disturb them anymore. So make sure before you put inside, make sure your seasoning is good. You have enough stock in there and everything, right?
Yeah.
All right, so time to see like enough seasoning on it. So usually tasting, this is a proper way to taste. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, that's nice.
See, that's flavor, right? The salt,
Oh, yeah,
everything is
really
perfect.
flavor.
So when it's cooking really, then it's going to be lots of flavor on it underneath. So
Wow.
it's all good. So now we're going to wrap this. Just this is the one more like Indian night, the main course. So this is the chicken. What I did like is a local free-range chicken
Okay.
breast. It's from Silver Spring Farm.
Silver Spring Farms.
Yes.
Okay.
So they bring the free-range chicken, is a hormone-free. So that chicken breast, I pound them like a flat them, like really,
Yeah.
open and flat it. And I put tandoori seasoning on it.
Tandoori seasoning. Okay.
Tandoori seasoning and basil and roasted red pepper. Then I just roll them.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sweet this.
Sweet it. Okay.
Sweet it.
Yeah.
And served with the butter chicken sauce and roti.
And
Roti. Yeah.
Rogi.
Roti.
Roti.
Roti, yeah.
Okay.
It's called roti.
Roti.
Or
What is
like,
roti?
Roti is like a wheat flour.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're doing our own stone ground machine.
Stone ground.
So we are doing our own whole wheat. We stone ground here.
Okay.
And then we make the roti of that.
Okay.
So roti is kind of like we can say naan bread. Naan bread is made with a white flour.
Okay.
And then put in the tandoori oven. But we don't have a tandoori oven proper.
Yeah.
So what we do, like if we're trying to make a roti.
Roti.
The roti is like make it with a whole wheat flour, salt, a little bit of oil.
Okay.
And then cook them on the flat top.
Still a
It's like a
traditional
flat
thing.
bread.
Yeah.
It's kind of flat bread.
Yeah.
But it's very, very thin.
Yeah.
It's for Indian soft broad flat bread.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Delicious.
So, all good. So this is going to be one of our main course. And then the appetizer we're going to do, and I stuffed in the puff pastry.
Okay.
So make some Indian spices on the paneer.
Yeah.
And then put it on the puff pastry. And then the other one is called like cola.
Cola.
Cola. It's not, it's like a meatballs.
Okay.
But like Indian spice meatball, deep fried meatball.
Deep fried.
Yeah, deep fried
Okay.
meatball. That's what it's called cola.
Cola
Cola urunda.
deep-
In Tamil, it's called cola urunda in southern India.
Yeah.
But you can say it's just cola meatballs.
Cola meat?
Meatballs, yeah.
Cola meatballs.
Yes.
There we go.
So, and then the
Looking forward
dessert.
to it.
Dessert we're gonna do. Last time we did the mango
Yeah, that
custard
was delicious. Yeah.
cake. So this time, last time I did like kind of North Indian style.
Yeah.
But this time I'm trying to do it on the southern style too. So
Southern
we're gonna
style,
make a
okay.
payasam. It's like vermicelli and cooked in the milk and some almonds and some sugar.
Okay.
I'm trying to use the palm sugar.
Palm sugar.
Yeah,
Okay.
or brown sugar instead of white sugar.
Yeah.
So it's more healthy.
Yeah.
And with some coconut.
Coconut.
Yes. And we finish them with the coconut and some nuts.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
how it's going to be our dessert.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Like,
it sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. So that's our 5-course menu for tonight.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're going to be enjoying. Last
Yeah.
time really they enjoyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And-
We'll have a good crowd tonight too. And
Hopefully we're getting like next time we're getting shark. We're trying to do shark.
yeah. Shark.
Yeah.
Shark.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna be
We're trying
trying
to get some shark, some goat.
some goat. Okay. Okay.
Goat is mostly like it's a strong flavor.
Yeah.
Some of them really liking it, but some of them they don't like a lamb or goat.
Okay.
So we'll try.
Give it a try.
Give it a try, and then if they don't like a goat, then we can accommodate with something else.
Yeah. You'll make it work. You'll make
Yes.
it taste delicious.
Exactly.
It's,
Okay. Awesome.
Right.
Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this, and soon we will see you guys again.
yeah. Thanks, Chef Raj, for hanging out with us today. We'll stop back in 8 hours or so, see how the brisket's going,
Awesome.
and we'll be in for dinner.
Thank you.
See ya. That's a wrap. We'll be back tonight, and we'll see you next time.
So we're here in Canmore, Alberta, beautiful Canmore, Alberta. Joel here again, Roosters Acoustics, and again I'm here with Glen Halford. And again, the gentleman who sold us this project, and yeah, working with us. Again, we're working on getting some of that knowledge out of you.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about tops and guitars and builds and the woods that they use and why they use them. So I'm going to let you just go for it and talk to us about the Metropolis.
Yeah, well, the Metropolis is definitely my favorite acoustic in the shop, hands down, hands down. The reason why I like it is it's got that really kind of pronounced bass, really punchy pronounced bass. The reason for that is this is a cedar top. Now, cedar's got a very sort of loud and dark characteristics, and I really like that.
Yeah,
Really do
you're
like
saying softer wood, so it's going
Softer
to
wood,
give you
yeah.
those little character marks as you use it.
that. Yeah, I mean, if you look at Willie Nelson, you know, I mean, if you want a guitar that's a little caged, cedar's definitely the way to go.
And we've actually talked about this guitar before. It's like one of the kind of ones that people kind of for some reason pass over, and yet it's a beautiful sounding guitar.
I always give it to them, and they love it when I give it to them. But I think when you've got really some of the beautiful guitars we got here, I think people get like, you know, this is a bit plain. But in my opinion, it's the
for strumming.
I
Yeah,
love it. I
yeah,
love it.
cool.
Finger picking is great because you've got a lot of bass off the thumb.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds great. It really
Cool.
does. Moving down here, with another one of the most popular woods for guitars is mahogany. We got a mahogany top right there. This is a beautiful Guild again. Probably one of my favourite brands right now is Guild. I really like that. A mahogany top has got, again, it's got a bit of a darker tone. It hasn't really got those trebly sparks that you would get like with a Sitka spruce or something like that. But again, not quite as loud as this.
Yeah.
A bit darker sounding than this. But it's got its own characteristics.
Yeah. Now this has got a little bit of a smaller body shape too, right? A little more towards the parlor size.
Well, they call this a concert size, so this is like basically shrunk down, and it's basically all the dimensions. It's been squeezed in a little bit. Very comfortable to play, especially if you're sort of smaller stature. A lot of women as well really like this kind of instrument. It's a lot easier to sort of get your arm around.
A little narrower in the body. How does that affect the sound?
You lose a little bit at the bass. The wavelengths of bass are very big, and you've got a lot of room there to bounce them around.
So if you're cranking it out, it's going to condense a little bit in the sound once you're really going at it, right?
The bigger the box, the bigger the sound, the bigger the bass.
Cool.
Simple as that.
Nice. What else we got here?
Yeah, well, this is a really interesting one that came in. This is a cheap guitar. This is only $365. When it came in, I looked at the top, and we got like a bear claw top that just came out of nowhere, which actually would be a lot more expensive if it was actually designed to have a bear claw top on it. It just happens to have one on, which is fantastic. So that's a real deal, that one is. Moving down then, we got this Riverson, which is a real nice guitar, one of your favourite companies.
Yeah, I love that guitar.
Really nice neck to play as well, fantastically played guitar. And you know a bit about the woods on these guys, eh?
Well, it's a walnut neck on it for sure.
Yeah.
And then the top is that maple, what do they call it, the flame maple?
Yeah, and you've got the walnut back and sides, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So it picks some different kinds of woods, which is cool.
Beautiful staining on it too, and
Yeah.
I understand maple is really hard to stain because it doesn't
It's a harder
soak
wood.
it in, right?
Yeah,
It's that harder
it's
wood,
wood.
so very beautiful look. So.
Absolutely. And moving along, you know, so for instance, this Norman's an interesting guitar. So this has got a flame maple back and sides, a solid Sitka spruce top, rosewood neck. Now this is a killer guitar as well. This sounds amazing. Again, it's got lots of bass that I like, really good. But yeah, we've got pretty much all of the woods. Well, we have got all of the woods pretty much that you can get for guitars.
Yeah.
Really.
In another note, let's just talk quickly about the River Song. And you mentioned that you talked to the owner the other day. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so the construction of the top on these guitars is like a layered spruce, and in between each layers, you'd have like a laminate between them. So it'd be pressed. It's a combination of solid woods and laminates. And the reason why it's done that is to get them really stable. Now, in this environment in Alberta, we really get a lot of problems with getting this part of the top starting to come out as it gets drier.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is not going to affect that so much because it's a bit more of a stable wood.
Okay, so they're going after that durability, that long life, yeah. Cool.
And this is why they put in the neck adjuster as well, because it's all about making them last.
Yeah, sweet. And was there one more down there? I think we were looking at earlier the go down.
Well, we got lots of them here. Yeah, this guy here is a solid spruce top, mahogany back and sides. Again, I really like this guitar. Again, it's got that smaller size. This time it's got the cutaway. Very comfortable to play. A bit of a ripper guitar, actually. I like that too.
Cool. Right on. Well, thank you, Glenn. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
All right. right, welcome back. We're back with Chef Raj. He's about to pull that 8-hour brisket out of the oven. We're gonna take a nice look at the finished product.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna take it, bring it here.
Nobody was peeking. Nobody better been peeking.
All right, you see, it was in the oven like 8 hours. So look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Oh, that smells so
It's-
good.
it's pretty good. It's separating apart. So good. It's tender. Look at
So
this, how
tender.
tender. Look at this. Look at this, how that thing is going. That's so tender like that. Okay. Right here. It's a whole brisket cooked in the curry. Look at this, nice and curry. The curry, see how much water we put is all reduced. The stock and the curry spices and everything is reduced. It's really, really good.
Are you gonna use
You
that
feel
as
that?
a sauce or anything? or are you
Yes, that's gonna be our sauce.
just- Oh, nice.
So we're gonna slice the brisket. You guys are gonna taste with the sauce. It's a pretty good sauce. You don't have to do anything with that. Just add some cilantro and more mint
Just a little at the end there to
at the
freshen
end,
it up.
yeah, and then you can use the same sauce. It has a lot of flavor on it, with
Oh, yeah.
cinnamon and cloves. So I'm gonna slice this. See that juicy.
My mouth is watering.
This is so tender. Like
So tender.
it's nice and bright. It's so tender. Some sauce,
Little sauce, sure. Little sauce.
curry sauce on it.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh man. Get it before everyone else. Trying to get it. It's gonna be hot. Mmm. Mmm. I like this better than the way we do it. This is so good.
How you feel like it has a flavor inside the meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
you feel the flavor inside the meat.
Flavor on the meat. You can taste it inside the meat. And then that sauce. Oh. Mmm.
How the spiciness is not a.
Mmm. Not overly spicy. Not too salty either.
So you
Nice.
feel the creamy, the coconut.
Mm-hmm.
You know when we putting the
You can
coconut.
taste that coconut cream like sweetness to it. And the little cinnamon spice, it all kind of like just ties in together. Give it a nice little flavor. I'm gonna finish up what I have
And
left.
this is a nice sauce too. Like this is a pure. It's a pure beef like a flavor, right?
Yeah.
You know, with
All that
spicy
beef
and
flavor is just left behind. All
Yes.
that brisket
This is
fat.
like a diamond.
This is like a diamond.
Yes,
Yeah.
for the food, this is like a diamond.
Mhm.
Because everything is cooked in there.
Yeah.
It never goes anywhere out.
No.
So this part, like pretty much inside, is like a diamond right now.
I'd say it's a diamond mine.
It has like that much flavor on it.
Yeah.
It's all like unique flavors in there, nice and spice flavors.
Yeah, it's not too
So-
spicy. It's really well rounded, really.
Yeah.
Nice little creaminess to it.
So this kind of brisket never get like any dry. So
No.
it is as always moist because we're bricing them, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you do even like smoked brisket.
Yeah.
They also never get dry if you don't smoke too long.
Yeah.
But right temperature.
Yeah.
If you put a high temperature and too long, it's going to be, of course, it's going to be dry. You need to put like a lower temperature and long hours.
Yeah.
Then they get nice smoky flavors like that. Same like a brisket for
Lower-
the bricing too.
Lower temperature.
Lower temperature, longer
hours.
hours. That will always give more flavor and more tender on the meat.
Nice. No, definitely. Definitely taste it. I
so look at
want
this,
to try
all this-
another little piece. Can you taste the sweetness from the fennel? It all just is like one deliciousness. And the meat, like it's so tender.
There's some spices, what they do, they make you like more like eating more.
Really?
Yeah, some of the spices, they make you appetite, like make you like
Hungry.
more hungry, more eat. That's why they have some kind of a soup in southern India.
Yeah.
It's called rasam.
Rasam?
Yeah, it has a cumin seeds and all the like garlics and not a ginger, garlic, curry leaves and the fenugreek and all the
Okay.
stuff. So they make like a soup kind of. So that's make you like appetite like before like a food. They make you like really hungry.
So it's kind of almost like
So
a
you-
tea.
Yeah,
Would you say?
Yeah,
Or-
kind of. Tea is different.
Yeah.
But the rasam is totally different. That's kind of soup.
Oh, okay.
Even
Okay.
if you go like in India, some places they give like before the food,
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah, they make you like more hungry because the ingredients what they put.
What they
that's
put
what
in
they
it.
make. Kind of here like you give amuse booze.
Yeah, the
Like a
amuse-bouche.
salty and like a little bit sour taste of amuse booze
Yeah.
before appetite, right? Like that's what it is.
It's just
So
like
kind
before the big feast.
of- yes. So this is what tonight we are serving, and then I'm gonna make the plating for you for all the 5-course menu.
Okay.
What we're doing.
Sweet.
So we're gonna take a pictures and enjoy.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Thanks for watching the whole episode, and then we will see you guys again. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.